Hello, and welcome back to Today We Remember.
Sika Dmfo, an esteemed artist, master jeweler, community activist, and business owner known as the godfather of Lymert Park, passed away at 83. His daughter, Milan Dmfo, shared the news on Instagram, expressing gratitude for the community's support during his send-off. Born on December 26, 1940, in New Orleans and raised in Chicago, Sika inherited a flair for fashion from his mother, a tailor. As a young man, he owned an art gallery and mingled with local artists and authors in Chicago's vibrant cultural scene. At 31, Sika moved to Los Angeles, escaping harsh winters and becoming a vital part of the Lymert Park community. Since 1992, he operated Sika Gallery on Degnan Boulevard, offering his handmade jewelry, dashikis, beaded necklaces, and African crafts. The gallery endured numerous challenges, including the 1992 riots, economic fluctuations, demographic shifts, gentrification, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Sika was known for his distinctive personal style and love for dressing well, which he believed added energy to his life. His legacy in Lymert Park and the broader artistic community is remembered with deep admiration and respect. Jamie Kelner, a pivotal figure in television who helped launch Fox and the WB networks, passed away at 77. Kelner played a crucial role in developing iconic shows like The Simpsons, Married with Children, Beverly Hills 90210, and Cops at Fox. At the WB, he was instrumental in creating popular series such as Dawson's Creek, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gilmore Girls, and Seventh Heaven. He was known for nurturing talent, including Greg Berlanti, J.J. Abrams, Kevin Williamson, and Joss Whedon. Berlanti praised Kelner for his visionary contributions, noting that he created a supportive environment at the WB that fostered the growth of numerous careers. Kelner also foresaw the impact of DVRs on the television industry, emphasizing the importance of commercials in maintaining free TV. Kelner's influence extended to reshaping CNN and overseeing networks like TNT, TBS, and Cartoon Network, as well as sports teams like the Atlanta Braves. Before Fox, he worked at Orion and played a key role in syndicating Saturday Night Live. Kelner retired at 57, dedicating his later years to personal passions such as sailing, golf, and launching a winery. He is survived by his wife Julie, daughter Melissa, son Christopher, and 3 grandchildren. His legacy in television is remembered with deep admiration and respect. Anouk Aimée, the celebrated French actress known for her roles in European New Wave classics like La Dolce Vita, A Man and a Woman, and Lola, has passed away at 92. Her daughter, Manuela Papatakis, shared the news, revealing that Aimée died at her home in Paris. Aimée began her acting career in the late 1940s, gaining international fame in the 1960s. She starred in influential films directed by Federico Fellini and Jacques Demy. Her most notable role was in the Oscar-winning A Man and a Woman, 1966, earning her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. Born Nicole Françoise Florence Dreyfus in 1932, Aimée adopted her stage name from her character in The Lovers of Verona. She appeared in several significant European films during the 1950s, achieving stardom with Fellini's La Dolce Vita in 1960. She continued her success with roles in Lola, 1961, and Fellini's 812, 1963. A Man and a Woman marked a major international breakthrough, leading to sequels in 1986 and 2019. Aimé's later career included roles in Justine, The Appointment, Tragedy of a Ridiculous Man, Pret-à-Porter, Happily Ever After, and Festival in Cannes. She was married 4 times and is survived by her daughter, Manuela. Celeste Arantes, the mother of legendary soccer player Pelé, passed away at the age of 101. She had been in a vegetative state for the past 5 years and was not informed of her son's death in 2022. The Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, announced her passing after she had been hospitalized for the past 8 days, but the cause of death was not disclosed. The Pelé Foundation paid tribute to her, acknowledging her as a role model and expressing mixed feelings of deep mourning and eternal gratitude. Santos, the club where Pelé spent most of his career, also expressed their condolences, honoring her as the mother of our eternal king and celebrating her inspiring life as a black woman who overcame many adversities for her family. Celeste Arantes, affectionately known as Celestina, by her son, initially opposed Pelé's decision to become a professional footballer, but eventually supported him as he rose to global fame. Pelé, born Edson Arantes do Nascimento, was one of her 3 children and the only player to win 3 World Cups. Ryan Hadley, a tattoo artist and Season 6 contestant on Ink Master, passed away at 46. The Indiana Gallery owner died on Thursday, 2 months after revealing that his cancer had become untreatable and spread to his liver and lungs. His family announced, "Ryan left this world last night surrounded by loved ones. He left a legacy in the art and tattoo world, loved by many fans, friends, clients, and most of all, his children. He'll be missed and always remembered, a legend forever." In December, Hadley disclosed his diagnosis with seminoma, a malignant tumor, and his health struggles to his 32,000 Instagram followers while undergoing chemotherapy. Despite following his oncologist's orders, the treatment was unsuccessful, and his cancer spread further. In April, Hadley shared that he expected to die within months. He expressed his heartbreak over leaving his children, stating, "Death doesn't scare me. It's the fact of abandonment with my kids that pisses me off." Hadley's contributions to the tattoo industry and his fight against cancer left a lasting impact on his community and loved ones. Connor Garden Batop, a New Zealand rugby union player, passed away at 25 following a medical event. Garden Batop, who played as an outside back for the Otago Highlanders, made his debut in 2021 and was part of the team until the end of their latest season. He expressed his gratitude to the Highlanders for an unforgettable 5 years on social media last week. New Zealand Rugby, the Highlanders, the New Zealand Maori Rugby Board, and the Players Association issued a joint tribute, highlighting his contributions as an exciting player and a proud Maori All Black. They emphasized his infectious energy and dedication, noting that he was a beloved father to his twin girls, as well as a cherished son and brother. Garden Batop came from a family with a strong rugby legacy. His father, Stephen Batop, and his mother, Sue Garden Batop, both played international rugby, while his uncle, Graham Batop, and cousin, Aaron Mauga, had notable careers with the All Blacks. Garden Batop represented the Maori All Blacks in 2 tests against Ireland in 2022, continuing his family's rugby tradition. Lorenzo Sasini, a 9-year-old motorbike racer, tragically died on June 17th following a crash during a practice session at the Honda Junior Cup in Brazil. Superbike Brazil, the event sponsor, confirmed his death. Sasini, from Rosario, Argentina, suffered a fall during the first practice session at Interlagos Autodromo and was treated promptly by the medical team. Despite being stabilized and transferred to Albert Einstein Hospital in São Paulo, he did not survive. Superbike Brazil expressed its condolences and stated they had provided full support to his family since the incident. Sasini was inspired by 3-time MotoGP world champion Jorge Lorenzo, using the racing number 99 in his honor. Jorge Lorenzo expressed his heartbreak on social media, acknowledging Sasini's admiration. Sasini began his professional racing career in April at the Argentine Superbike Junior Cup and had dreams of reaching MotoGP. He discovered his passion for racing at the age of 3 and quickly became fascinated with motorcycles. He is survived by his parents, Alfredo and Carolina, and his sister, Juana. The racing community mourns his loss deeply. Silvano Marchetto, the renowned restaurateur behind the iconic NYC Eatery da Silvano, passed away on June 4th at the age of 79 in Florence. Marchetto's restaurant, located on 6th Avenue in Soho, was a beloved celebrity hotspot from its opening in 1975 until its closure in 2016. His passing was confirmed on Da Silvano's Facebook page and through a tribute by his longtime friend Aldo Antonacci on Instagram. Marchetto, who was born in Trento and later settled in Florence, studied cooking at the Aurelio Saffi Technical Institute. He worked in restaurants in Switzerland and France and served in the Italian army before bringing authentic Tuscan cuisine to New York City. At a time when Italian-American red sauce joints dominated the scene, Da Silvano offered genuine Italian dishes, earning acclaim from diners and critics alike. The restaurant became known for its rustic charm and vibrant outdoor patio, attracting the rich and famous. Critics like Ruth Reichel praised its authentic offerings, such as tagliatelle with veal ragu. Despite its celebrity clientele, Marchetto emphasized his dedication to true Italian cooking. Marchetto's decision to close Da Silvano was influenced by rising rent, health issues, and personal reasons. His legacy in the culinary world and NYC's dining culture remains deeply cherished. Kazuko Shiri, a trailblazing Japanese beat poet renowned for her dynamic performances, often accompanied by jazz music, passed away at 93 due to heart failure on June 14th. Shiri, described as the Allen Ginsberg of Japan by American poet Kenneth Rexroth, gained fame at 20 with her surrealist work Tamago no Furumachi, The Town That Rains Eggs, depicting Japan's wartime destruction. Known for her striking long black hair and theatrical readings, Shiri broke away from traditional Japanese literary forms, embracing modern, often bizarre or erotic themes. Influenced by Joan Miro, Salvador Dali, and John Coltrane, she pioneered performance poetry and participated in poetry festivals worldwide, often reading with jazz legends like Sam Rivers and Buster Williams. Born in Vancouver, Canada, Shiri moved to Japan as a child and joined an avant-garde poetry group in her teens. Rexroth helped translate her works into English, including Seasons of Sacred Lust and My Floating Mother City. In 1973, she expanded her artistic horizons as a guest writer at the University of Iowa's International Writing Program. Shiri's works have been translated into numerous languages, bridging Eastern and Western literary traditions. She is survived by her husband, Nobuhiko Hishinuma, and their daughter. A private family funeral has been held, with a memorial service planned. Eric Kenwell, a renowned Quebec filmmaker, best known for the cult classic Bon Cop, Bad Cop, has passed away at 63 due to complications from secondary plasma cell leukemia. Kenwell, born in Montreal in 1961 to actor parents Yvonne Kenwell and Lucille Papineau, began his career in the 1980s directing music videos for artists like Paul Pichet and Sass Jordan. Kenwell's first feature film was La Loi du Cochon, The Pig's Law, a crime drama about two sisters renting their pig farmland to a marijuana smuggling ring. However, his major breakthrough came with the 2006 bilingual comedy thriller Bon Cop, Bad Cop, about two police officers from Ontario and Quebec teaming up to solve a murder, which became a Canadian favourite and a significant milestone in bilingual film. Warren P. Sonoda, president of the Directors Guild of Canada, praised Kenwell for his lasting impact on the film and television industry in Quebec and Canada, highlighting his warm and collaborative spirit. Kenwell's other notable works include Barrymore, 2011, starring Christopher Plummer, Lac Mystère, 2013, Undercover Grandpa, 2017, and TV series such as Transplant, Flashpoint, and The Hunger. Ron Simons, a celebrated Broadway producer and four-time Tony Award winner, passed away at 63. His production company, Simon Says Entertainment, announced his death but did not specify the cause. Born in Detroit in 1960, Simons earned an MBA from Columbia Business School and initially worked at Microsoft. At 39, he transitioned to acting, moving to New York and joining the Classical Theatre of Harlem. He appeared in TV series like Law & Order and films such as 27 Dresses. Simons shifted to producing in 2010 with the film Night Catches Us, and later made a significant impact on Broadway. He was part of the production teams for the Tony-winning revivals of Porgy and Bess and A Streetcar Named Desire. Other notable productions included A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder and Jitney. In 2021, Simons was the lead producer for Thoughts of a Colored Man, one of the first Broadway shows to reopen after the COVID shutdown. In 2022, he produced the well-reviewed revival of For Colored Girls, both productions highlighting Black artists. Simons' legacy in theatre is marked by his dedication to representation and excellence. Jackson James Rice, an 18-year-old kitefoil racer set to debut at the 2024 Paris Olympics, passed away on June 15th in Falaloa, Ha'apai. His father, Darren Rice, confirmed the death, suspected to be due to a shallow water blackout during a breath-hold dive. Jackson was found on the seafloor by other divers at 12:15 p.m, but resuscitation attempts failed. His sister, Lily Rice, mourned him on Facebook, praising his potential Olympic success and his global friendships. A hero in his community, Jackson had previously rescued 18 people from a capsized ferry and saved 2 girls swept out to sea. Born in the US to British parents, he grew up in Ha'apai and identified as Tongan. He was to represent Tonga in the Olympics' first ever kite foiling event. Jackson earned his Olympic spot by finishing 8th at the Sail Sydney event in December 2023. He had recently returned from the 2024 Formula Kite World Championships in France. Passionate about sailing, he hoped to inspire young Tongans to pursue the sport and aim for the Olympics. His sudden death is a tragic loss for the sport and the community he deeply loved. Sarah Becca, a former star of MTV's The Real World Miami, has passed away at 52. She died earlier this week at her home in Illinois, as confirmed by her family. Becca, who gained fame on the 5th season of the reality series, is remembered fondly by friends and fans. Daniel Norton described her as pure sunshine, recalling her energy and positivity. Joel Benjamin also shared memories of her smile and bubbly personality, emphasizing the significant impact she had on those around her. Becca had recently moved to Illinois to support her family and was recovering from a skateboarding accident. Her last Facebook post, dated June 14th, was a request for dentist recommendations. On The Real World Miami, Becca stood out with her lively spirit and brought home a puppy named Leroy during the season. She was known for describing herself as a 19-year-old trapped in a 25-year-old body. Her co-stars included Dan Renzi, Melissa Padron, Joe Patain, Cynthia Roberts, Flora Alexeyan, and Mike Lambert. Sarah Becca's vibrant personality and warmth will be deeply missed by all who knew her.
If this tribute has touched you, please like and subscribe to help us continue honoring those whose legacies live on. Feel free to share your thoughts and memories in the comments below. Together, we keep their spirit alive. Until we meet again, take care.